Here's a quick look at what's ahead on Style TV. It was a day for the dogs at the Pet Connect Carnival in Claremont. See how this event is bringing people and pets together for lifelong relationships. And have you ever dreamed of owning the perfect home in a spectacular location? See how Harbor Hills Country Club is making people's dreams a reality, one house at a time. And the delicate skin around your eyes, mouth, and brow deserve attention to detail only a microsurgeon can provide. Learn how the doctors at Ocala Eye now provide comprehensive beautification and youth enhancement services. And it was all about the pork at Claremont's Pig on the Pond event as the community came out en masse to raise money for the kids. Plus, we visit a restaurant that is truly cooking home-style food. It's so good, they've been packing in the locals for over 35 years. All this and more coming your way on the April edition of Style TV. Coming to you from the stunning Harbor Hills Country Club with your host, Tori Petrie.
Hello and welcome to Style TV. This month we're coming to you from Harbor Hills Country Club. Harbor Hills is located in the heart of Central Florida's lake region and truly defines the Florida Lakeside Country Club lifestyle experience. With its championship golf course, first-class amenities, neighborhoods with streetscapes that gently curve through lush rolling hills, and the panoramic views of Lake Griffin, Harbor Hills provides a stylish lifestyle in a premier active country club setting. This month, Style TV is going to the dogs and the cats, of course. South Lake Animal League's second annual Pet Connect Carnival included family-friendly entertainment all day and a Rescues and Runways dog fashion show.
Our second annual Pet Connect Carnival. We gather together and we invite other rescues to come out to show the community that there's a lot of dogs and cats that need homes and that they can obtain them through rescues.
Winston is his name. He's adopted from the South Lake Animal League, and I spent a little time visiting the South Lake Animal League, looked at their Facebook page, and just kind of fell in love with this guy.
They had us fill out the application. They came out and looked at our house, and they did all the stuff that they normally do, and so they said yes to us, and we adopted him, and then here he is today. He's in our commercials, and he's on our radio stations, and he's doing so he's a superstar now.
Today's going to be a lot of fun. We have agility dogs, we have farm animals and pony rides, we have raffles going on, we have a fashion contest, we have a doggy look-alike contest, lots of food, lots of things to do and people to talk to, and a gathering of pet lovers.
I highly recommend the South Lake Animal League.
Oh, they're absolutely wonderful. They do diligence on all the stuff as far as making sure there's putting an animal with the right, with the right people.
They're just so friendly, so professional. They really know what they're doing. They really make you feel like they're going to find the right pet for you.
Great work by the South Lake Animal League, bringing pets and people together. For over 100 years, George Fest has been taking Eustis by patriotic storm. More than 10,000 people enjoyed food, festivities, and the annual parade. Known as the largest festival of its kind in Florida and the second largest George Fest in the country, this annual gathering celebrates America's founding father and all that this country stands for. Shear Express sponsored 4 T-Spa students to enter a national competition for Junior Style Stars. The winning student will receive $5,000 cash, an all-expenses-paid trip to the country's largest hair show with a feature on the main stage, along with a publicist and a mentor for a year, and much more. To win this would change their lives forever. The sunny blue skies and cool weather in downtown Leesburg made for a picture-perfect weekend at the 37th Annual Leesburg Arts Festival. Guests from all over Central Florida came out to enjoy this yearly event, which included live art demonstrations, live entertainment, and spectacular displays, creativity from over 70 artists. The rolling hills and unparalleled beauty of Harbor Hills make it a top choice to create a home. This month, Style TV takes a tour of this stunning community and showcases all it has to offer.
Bella Vista. It means beautiful sight, and there's no better site to design and build your dream home and your dream life than here at Harbor Hills Country Club.
Life is great here. I mean, you could sit here on the patio here and you could overlook Lake Griffin. You could overlook this beautiful golf course. We have a clubhouse here that's open 7 days a week. We serve great meals. We have a great golf course. It's a par 71 championship course. It was rated 4 stars by Golf Digest several years ago. The golf course is in incredible condition. We have 10 hard-true tennis courts. We have a great education program, not only for baby boomers and retirees that move here, but also for the families that move here. One of the things that's unique about Harbor Hills, it's not an age-restricted community.
And that means you get to customize your home to fit your family and your lifestyle. Whatever you can dream, whatever you can imagine, Harbor Hills can make it happen.
We interview the customer to determine what the customer's needs, wants, and desires are. We transmit that information to our architectural staff. We come up with a set of plans. We involve the customer in sitting down with the architectural staff and designing the plans, and we make sure we don't miss anything. Then we go through the plans several times.
We're not a cookie cutter builder. We sort of build things to order. We let people customize each plan. If they want a light switch in a certain spot, or if they want a certain cabinet or a color or a certain tile, they can customize it and make it to their own uniqueness.
Our staff is dedicated to making sure that the families that live here and the people that live here get exactly what they want.
We make it pretty easy. You know, we have a whole design team that works with you hand in hand. And obviously building a home is stressful. We know that, we get that. We make sure everything's built to the way you want.
You could move to Harbor Hills, which is this little hidden gem in Lake County, and you could be kind of tucked away from the rest of the traffic and the noise, but you're 15 minutes away from everything that you would want. We're building our houses the old-fashioned way, one house at a time.
If you're looking to live green without compromising style and luxury, then Harbor Hills is the ideal community to call home. Coming up next, High Society goes to Pig on the Pond, and the city feature takes us to the beautiful town of Claremont. Stay with us. You're watching Style TV.
Production support for Style TV is provided in part by Lake ENT and Facial Plastic Surgery, bringing relief to Central Florida families for more than 35 years.
I'd highly recommend balloon sinuplasty to anyone who is suffering from sinus issues or nasal congestion. It could really change their lives for the better.
Learn more about Lake ENT and their free upcoming balloon sinuplasty seminars by visiting lakesinusrelief.com.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Matt.
And we are CrossFit Unmatched.
And you're watching Style TV!
Welcome back to Style TV, on location at beautiful Harbor Hills Country Club. Ocala Eye is the largest, most experienced eye care practice in North Central Florida. Now, to better meet the needs of their patients, they're adding facial rejuvenation to their aesthetics program.
Helping you see the world has always been the vision at Ocala Eye. They know good eyesight is essential, whether you're driving a car, reading a novel, or working at your computer. But you might not know that Ocala Eye offers a complete line of services that improves the way patients see themselves.
So are you doing a lot of sun exposure?
No.
With Ocala Eye Aesthetics, patients now have access to a full line of specialists offering everything from Botox to brow lifts and facials to fillers.
Also, you need to do a home care treatment.
Patients initially see Denise Gonzalez, a licensed skin therapist who provides consultations along with customized facials and other treatments to address problem areas of the skin.
Anybody who's trying to correct their skin or have a more youthful appearance to their skin, people with hyperpigmentation, acne skin.
It's a process that will leave her customers feeling pampered and rejuvenated. But for Denise Gonzalez, it's also a labor of love.
Skincare has always been my passion. This is what I love to do, honestly. I could not see myself doing anything else than this.
Passion is something Dr. Jody Armstrong understands well.
Okay.
As early as age 3, she knew she wanted to be a doctor. Around age 11, she met one of the senior doctors at Ocala Eye and soon began sitting in with patients. She started shadowing in the surgery center while in high school. Today, she's a board-certified ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon who also provides Botox treatments and fillers as a member of the aesthetics team, which also includes doctors Hina Ahmed and Alan Lesner.
The best ways for us to deal with sort of the eyes up is with Botox, and what the Botox enables us to do is we can inject it into those muscles, and it makes it to where you can't make those kind of frowny, unhappy faces. What Botox is it's a protein that we're able to inject into muscles of the face that help to reduce the ability to make wrinkles.
While Botox use may be a relatively new concept to some, it's something Dr. Armstrong is already very familiar with.
Botox has been used in ophthalmology for many years. We've used it for other things to help with eye muscle imbalances, to twitching of the eye.
Using Botox and soft tissue fillers, Dr. Armstrong and Dr. Ahmed are able to make small improvements around the eyes and face without a big surgery or a lot of downtime. It's a simple procedure that yields consistent results. And for patients seeking more dramatic improvements to their appearance, Dr. Alan Lesner specializes in ophthalmic reconstructive and plastic surgery for eyelids and brows.
The goal of the surgery is to allow the patient to still look like themselves, but to improve and optimize their finest features.
So whether you're concerned with how you see the world or how the world sees you, at Ocala Eye, it's all about vision and restoration. Once that has been accomplished, you can better focus on enjoying your life and the people around you.
With Ocala Eye's experience in microsurgery, providing aesthetic care is a natural extension of their skill and commitment to total patient eye care. What do barbecue pigs and rubber ducks have in common? They were all a part of the annual Pig on the Pond event for kids. Social correspondent Tina Morrison was there for the 3-day extravaganza.
High Society is brought to you by Alani Medical Spa.
Picture-perfect day here at Waterfront Park in downtown Claremont, which is exactly where Style TV is on location this month. We're here to celebrate 16 years of Pig on the Pond for kids.
It wouldn't be Pig on the Pond for the kids without the kids, or the pond, or of course the pigs, and that means Robinson's Racing Pigs. And they're off. All 4 pigs are out of the gate, and it quickly becomes a 2-pig race. There's the first hurdle, and number 4 extends his lead, and it looks like he'll be bringing home the bacon.
Now, I'm sure pig racing isn't something that many people see often, so what's your favorite part about it?
Watching the audience faces, seeing them smile when they jump in the pool.
The pool was my personal favorite. Now, which ones do you think work a little better, the little ones or the big ones?
It depends on their attitude. Right now, the little ones are having fun watching the audience. But in a couple of days, they'll change that over and they'll just start performing real well. But the big one's been doing it for a long time, and they think they can relax and start retiring. So it's a toss-up between it. Sail out!
So what you're saying is the little ones are being camera hogs, no pun intended. I caught up with Jody, who is here and has been here several times from my understanding. So you know the gist of Pig on the Pond. What has been your favorite thing that you've had so far today or experienced?
The barbecue, of course, tasting different types of barbecue is neat, and watching all the crafts.
Now, big question. I've got to find something to eat, so where would you recommend I go?
Kenny's barbecue is really good, and then we just had the 2 Crackers cooking down there. It was very good, the pulled pork sandwich.
It's looking like I'm going to be at 2 Crackers later.
time to stick a fork in some pork, and this looks like just the place to do it. 2 Crackers Cooking, featuring slow-cooked, hand-pulled, award-winning barbecue. Wow, it smells so good I can almost taste it. In fact, I'm about to taste it right now. Holy cow! I mean pig. Life-changing barbecue. And so ends a perfect day in Claremont, filled with fun and games, rides and slides, arts and crafts, face painting and pig racing, ice cream dipping, and some doggy kisses. And it all goes to a great cause, to raise funds for educational programs and college scholarships. For the kids, of course.
Well, when you come to something like Pig on the Pond, you clearly can't just pick one thing to eat. And since I passed about 10 things today, I decided to have one of each. It is the weekend after all. For Style TV's High Society, I'm Tina Morrison. Oh yeah.
What a great event, and Tina assured us that she definitely got her fill of world-class barbecue. With the addition of a wedding registry, KDK can now help newlyweds start their marriage in culinary style.
How do you describe a culinary store that combines nostalgia items with cutting-edge technology?
2,400 square feet of pure, unique, and hard-to-find specialty kitchen products.
That's one way to do it, but it's probably better if you come into KDK Gourmet Kitchen Products and look around for yourself. Just be prepared to stay a while.
People come in here and they find things they haven't ever seen before. People spend literally hours in this store.
That may be one reason why KDK was voted 2013's Business of the Year by the Mount Dora Chamber of Commerce. Now they'd also like to be known as the premier place for registry services with the addition of their gifts and wedding registry program.
It is for people renewing vows. It is for weddings and birthdays that are milestones and any special event.
And we have a special gift for you for registering at KDK.
Oh, nice.
And these are also inserts for you to give to your guests, and then that way they'll know that you're registered at our store.
With you using a scanner in the store, you just simply go around the store and scan the items that you want.
That actually may be the hard part though, because this store has so many things you'll want. And they're always getting new products in.
The new products. I love the new products.
Often people come in and they say, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. So it's also the kind of store we say it's a toy store for adults. There's always something to find in here that's unique and different. You can spend hours just walking around and be amazed at what you can find. Even when you don't intend to have something in mind that you're looking for, you'll find something unique at KDK.
Once the scanning is done, within 24 to 48 hours, your registry will be ready and waiting for your family and friends. Purchases can then be made online at KDK's website, through their toll-free phone number, or of course by visiting the store. Gift wrapping and shipping is also available.
If you have never come to visit us, make a day to come to see us, because you can and will spend hours in here.
Whether it's registering for unique gifts to start off married life or adding some flair to your standard cooking regime, KDK Gourmet Kitchen Products truly has something for everyone. Claremont, located in southern Lake County, is known as the Gem of the Hills. Nico Tan visits this picturesque town in this month's City Feature.
Claremont is home to many attractions, like the Florida Citrus Tower that goes up 22 stories in the air, the President's Hall of Fame Museum, Waterfront Park, and the historic downtown area. But today, I wanted something that was a little more on point.
Hello there.
Hi.
Nico Tan, Lake Style TV.
Hey Nico, I'm Joe. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What do you have going on over here?
Just shooting some arrows, a little bit of practice.
You mind if you teach me?
No. Grab over there, grab you a bow, grab a red one, and I'll get you started. We'll teach you easily.
Awesome.
Bullseyes.
Bullseyes.
Bullseyes guaranteed.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
I didn't have the slightest clue how to use a bow and arrow, but once Joe gave me a quick lesson and showed me the right stance, grip, and technique, I was like Sylvester Stallone in Rambo.
Woo! There you go.
That's incredible.
So what we call that is the magical flight of the arrow.
Why?
Because you don't have a clue what you're doing, but you're still hitting bullseyes. So it has to be the magic of the arrow.
It's gotta be.
Simple as that.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Just snap it below the locator and push it up tight. Okay, hook your string. Yep. Then everything comes up, standing nice and straight, head straight. Lower that shoulder, come up, pull and push, corner of the mouth, relax the shoulder. There you go. Down a little, there you go. Bullseye! One more time.
Baby! Bullseye!
Now, I may not be Katniss Everdeen,
but I may have found a new weekend passion. So if you're ever looking for a sense of adventure in Claremont, come see my friend Joe at Joseph Steed's Archery. Joe, I just want to thank you so much for everything. Thank you for teaching me the flight of the arrow.
Glad you could come out.
For Style TV, I'm Nico Tan.
As Nico showed us, you can find both serenity and adventure in the city of Claremont. Coming up, Bon Appetit takes us to the Mason Jar restaurant in Umatilla, where fried chicken rules the roost. But first, here's a look at what's going on around Lake and Sumter counties. For more information on these exciting events, check out the April issue of Lake and Sumter Style magazine or go to lakeandsumterstyle.com. Looking for some unique ways to spend your weekends in April? Check out this list of events going on around Lake and Sumter counties. Planes, Trains, and Barbecue. Known as America's Seaplane City, Tavares has been soaring high since it recognized its potential as an aviation hotspot. This name rings true as it celebrates its 7th annual Planes, Trains, and Barbecue Festival. Held on April 12th at Wooten Park, this family-friendly event offers an abundance of exciting things to do. Hop aboard the Orange Blossom Cannonball for the 45-minute ride and experience a train robbery reenactment. Look up at the sky and see a dazzling air show display. And when you get hungry, sink your teeth into some world-class barbecue. 30 teams will be competing in a Florida-sanctioned barbecue competition with chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket. If you're lucky, the competitors just might share some helpful tips on what sauces, cooking styles, and what kind of fuel to use. Once you've had your fill of barbecue, escape the train robbery and watch some truly jaw-dropping, high-flying aerobatic maneuvers. Check out the classic car display on Main Street and some live jazz and blues music in Wooten Park. Bike Fest. It's time to rev up those engines and pull out the leather. The 18th annual Leesburg Bike Fest, sponsored by Budweiser, is rolling into town from April 25th to the 27th. Deemed the largest 3-day motorcycle and music event in the world, Leesburg Bike Fest showcases some of the most extreme and elaborate bikes. Live music for all 3 days, including performances from Vanilla Ice on Friday night, Jackal on Saturday night, and Uncle Cracker on Sunday afternoon. Enjoy an ice-cold beer at one of the many bars that will be popping up around Main Street for the party weekend. Stick around for the contest featuring Miss Bike Fest, Miss Budweiser, Mr. Lucky Man, and Miss Gator Harley. Leesburg's biggest festival offers up 3 full days of non-stop partying, good food, great entertainment, and a crazy, fun, good time. Shop the streets for a new bike, some authentic biker wear, and some of the most popular Bike Fest souvenirs, like the must-have Bike Fest beer mug. You don't have to be a biker to enjoy this fun, festive annual event, and you definitely don't want to miss out on this roaring good time. Come on down to the 18th annual Leesburg Bike Fest. Dancing your way to good heart health is just a 2-step away. ICE's Cardio Waltz is a fun, upbeat way to get people off the couch, and the health benefits far outweigh that of a traditional treadmill exercise program.
Ballroom dancing is a sport that involves elegance and physical stamina. In fact, dancing improves cardiovascular conditioning, which has led to Cardio Waltz, founded by Dr. Ferns at ICE.
Cardio Waltz is essentially an innovative program geared towards a lifestyle activity. We focus on dancing as a hobby, in fact, a fun activity primarily. But we decided to incorporate that as part of an exercise program and incorporate it part of our daily life activities.
Just giving us something to do ourselves and give us more exercise for ourselves, me being a heart patient too, so it really makes it nice because it keeps me active too.
So if you engage in an activity that's near and dear to your heart, or something that you do it for fun rather than being forced to get or forced to stick with a program, most likely it is apt to be sustainable. So that's why we took dancing and incorporated it as a program called Cardio Waltz.
I always wanted to go, and I used the excuse I needed the exercise, and I told him, I said, you gotta get me out, let's go dancing, you know, I need to exercise, but he did too. And once he got in there, oh my gosh.
Regardless of the health benefits, what we've seen consistently with dancing is it gives you a sense of euphoria, makes you feel more confident, it makes you want to do better.
We have a couple of people that we know of that are in their late 80s and early 90s that are still coming to some of our dance classes from Cardio Waltz yet.
It's a free program to everybody. I do get questions as to, I don't have a dance partner or I don't have a partner. Is that a problem? It's never a problem. We can accommodate everybody.
Join in on the next Cardio Waltz event in May. Email Dr. Ferns at cardiowaltz@gmail.com for more information. What's the best way to sip sweet tea? Out of a mason jar, of course. And what better place to do that than at the Mason Jar restaurant in Umatilla? Style TV's Jana Wheeler gets a taste of some good old-fashioned home cooking in this month's Bon Appetit.
Bon Appetit is brought to you by KDK, Gourmet Kitchen Products.
Many restaurants claim to have home cooking, but in my experience, you can really judge a restaurant by their mashed potatoes. And here at the Mason Jar, they're real.
We actually have home cooking because they peel the potatoes, they cut the potatoes, they boil them, and they actually mash the potatoes here.
That's Carrie Greer. Hi, how are you? She started out working weekends at the Mason Jar, bussing tables and pouring coffee. But that was, well, a while ago. Now Carrie and her brother Byron Key are co-owners of the Mason Jar, having taken over the family business from their mother, Latrell. Mom bought the place in 1979 and immediately went to work in the kitchen.
I went in and cooked. We didn't have a menu. We just, if I picked out 5 things that day, that's what we served that day. In fact, people that started coming in then don't even look at the menu.
That's especially true on Thursday nights and Sundays when fried chicken is the hot special.
Well, it's real good. We come every Thursday night, and even if I'm busy and can't come, I send these two and they bring me a carry-out.
Seems like we can't keep up, especially like on Sundays. It's all you can eat fried chicken, so that's even more challenging to keep up with.
But it's not just Thursdays and Sundays that bring the people in. Open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the Mason Jar is always popular. I mean, it's packed in here tonight.
Yeah. We, fortunately, we stay pretty well packed.
The food is just very good. It's home-style cooking. The service is great. You get plenty of food.
It's more home cooking than most restaurants. A lot of them say they have home cooking, but they get everything out of a can. They don't season it or nothing.
Have you had their mashed potatoes?
Yes, the mashed potatoes and gravy are very good.
Sweet tea in a Mason Jar, fried chicken, and mashed potatoes. It doesn't get any more home cooking than this. You gotta come check out the Mason Jar in Umatilla. For Style TV, I'm Jana Wheeler. For 35 years, the Mason Jar restaurant in Umatilla has been serving up home-style comfort food. Next time you're in Umatilla, stop on in. That does it for this month's edition of Style TV. From all of us here on the production crew at Style, we thank you for watching and we'll see you next month.
Style TV is a production of Acres Media and Digital Fury. Thanks for watching.